Romance was in the air as God had a brilliant plan. Filled with love, God said to God's self, I'm going to marry off the days of the week. What? What does that mean? Oh, God gathered together Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday, and God said to them, we're going to have a wedding, and you guys are the ones who are getting married. The days of the week were like, okay. So they put on their fancy tuxedos, Sunday in a dress, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. They're all dressed up, nails, makeup, they're ready to go, and God starts pairing them up. Standing under the chuppah, Sunday marries Monday. Tuesday marries Wednesday, and Thursday gets married to Friday. But there was one day of the week that was sitting and watching. She was crying a little bit to herself, but crying on the inside. What day was it? Which date didn't get paired up? Oh my gosh, so it was Shabbos, Shabbat, the seventh day. Didn't have a partner. And she went up to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, she went up to God and she said, hello, God. And God said, yes, my beautiful, beautiful bride. And Shabbat said, but God, all the other days of the week, they all got a partner. But what about me? You didn't save me anyone to be with. God said, I have saved you the best partner of all. The Jewish people. Oh, wow. And Shabbat was still she was not totally convinced. Not totally convinced. Because, everybody wants to be kind of like everybody else. We say be unique, but if the other days of the week are going to get partnered with each other, Shabbat was like, I kind of want that. But God was very insistent. God was like, no, listen to this. I'm going to make it the fourth commandment that thousands of years from now, when I create Bnei Israel, they're going to promise to honor you and keep you, and it's going to be just like you're married. So Bnei Israel and Shabbat are going to be partners, a grand romance. Okay, it's a little bit of a silly story. It's told in the Talmud, the story of the days of the weeks getting married to each other, and Shabbat marries Bnei Israel. Shabbat marries the Jewish people. But if we think to ourselves, okay, there's some romance in the air. We arrive at Shabbat, and we let ourselves fall into this romance. We let ourselves cook some special food for our time together. We sing some special songs. We let the emotion build in the air. We raise a glass of wine and we toast to each other. We say, on this day, I'm setting it apart for you. I'm setting this time aside, forget all my business, forget all my work, forget the rat race and the grind. This is my day with Shabbat. Maybe in your head you say, this is my day with God, or this is my day with the Jewish community. But it is a time that we've pulled out from larger society, a time where we say, I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. I'm part of this grand romance. And we light the Shabbat candles, and we have our romantic dinner, Bnei Israel and Shabbat married together. Now, if you're still not convinced, which is fine because can be a little silly. On Friday night, we sing a prayer called Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, we welcome in the bride. And what do we do as a community? Well, the bride enters from the door, and we all, you don't have to, but we all rise. We rise. We face her entrance. We bow as she comes in. We bow as we escort her to her chuppah. And in that moment of Lecha Dodi, we say, Boi Kala, Boi Chala. Enter my bride, enter my bride. For who is getting married? Each and every one of us. And in that moment at the end of Lecha Dodi, each and every one of us is marrying, romancing Shabbat. Okay. The rabbis of the Talmud said that Shabbat is going to be the partner of Bnei Yisrael, and Bnei Yisrael, the Jewish people, will be the partner of Shabbat. Can be a silly story, or can invite us to use this time as a way to cultivate our romance. This grand love between God and the Jewish people, this grand love between us and Shabbat, it should be a love that renews itself each and every week. Shabbat Shalom.